here getting some more fall planting going on. I'm doing some of my last fall planting. I have a spot on the porch, the front door, that still needs a little bit more of color. I need just that one more pot. This year I said I wasn't gonna go, you know, too crazy on the front of the door, but I still want some color there. We might also do the 2 urns that I do up front because I just haven't had time to pot that area up. I know we did put out the last video, which was the fall planting on the front bed. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna show you right now. What I'm gonna do is just a very simple one. This is really what we have, the plants that we had left over that we used in the bed, some of the plants from that bed, from the front bed. So you already saw me put in some fresh soil. We love to use the Espoma Organics, good quality soil as always. And then I did still put in their biotone. It's just so the roots can, you know, it can do some good for the roots and start them off, for them to have a good start. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna use some kale and decorative kale. And the reason I'm gonna go with kale is because it is starting to get a little cool around here. And I might use this over. So once, again, leave the kale in there and just take out the plants that really don't make it, you know, once we start getting those really cold temperatures. I went ahead and cleaned off some of the leaves. And I want to put it, let me see. I'm going to go in front of it. I want to make sure that it's like kind of sticking out. I think I'm doing it wrong too. I need it on this side. I don't want it sitting flat, then you can't see that beautiful color. There you go. Break some of that soil around it. Just make sure that the roots are in there, planted in. Okay, so now I'm gonna use this year. Oh my goodness, I don't know why. I just wanted to use so much the marigolds. We're still having nice temperatures here, so I'm gonna use all I can that I have left over. Why not, right? Why not go ahead and make great use of it? Okay, so I think I'm just gonna go ahead and put them somewhere in the middle. Look, you can tell they've had it rough. They've been hanging around back here by the garage. And these have so much pretty color. I love them so much. So I'm gonna start breaking them up. And the point of this is if you still haven't planted anything and you want something last minute planting, it can still be done. A lot of these plants are out in the garden centers and they're literally giving them away at this point. They're trying to get rid of so many plants, so they're on sale. Just go ahead and pick out whatever's still looking nice. And sometimes, you know, you can go ahead and bring them and just give them a little pruning. And depending your weather, if it's still warm, they'll still start to spruce out fresh new leaves. I want this one from here. I don't know if y'all can see it has some red in there. It's a mix. Oh, but it's not looking that great. Let's see. We'll hide it. It's not looking great because the leaves are a little bit tattered. I'm just trying to squeeze in all I can. And we still have a little bit of the pollinators coming around. We have had very cool nights, but I'm still seeing a little bit of moths for sure, but we have a lot of the little butterflies that are still being seen in the garden. And bees. So, you know, got to give them something to feed on still. Okay, I think that's all I'm going to use from those. And great time to just go crazy and stuff your containers because remember, it's not going to be that much warmer. Roots are not going to do a lot of growing anymore, so you can stuff the container all you want and the roots will be fine. The plants will be fine. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead. I have one more left of the snapdragons. And I brought this one over because, let me see. I was gonna squeeze it in the bed, but I don't know if there's room still. I don't know. Maybe I'll put a little bit of red back here. Why not? Some of the mums that I'm using, I'm going to use little mums. They have red. So I picked out mums that are in the color red, orange, and bronze. I think they're fun colors, you know, fall colors. They'll be nice. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and use my mums. Hopefully they're not too rooted. Okay, so one of the biggest questions that we're always getting is, do we rough out the roots? You only do that if you see the roots really root bound. Like this one right here, it's okay. You know, you can tell they've been growing for a while in there. So I go ahead and just a little bit gently loose them out, loose around them. So I want to have red on this side so it can go back to that. So I'm trying to see which ones are red. I'm going to say that it's these guys back here. I did buy them. I always buy the mums where they're not flowering. So that tells you how long I've had these guys just sitting there, you know, waiting to get planted. So I'm just gonna go ahead and put them all around. Excuse me if I cover the pot. And I also wanted to do I wanted to show you this planting because this has been one of the most famous containers. Famous, I mean that it gets asked a lot of questions about it. Where did we get it? Is it terracotta? I want one. And this one is actually, let me see, guys. This one is actually not terracotta. It's a plastic container. And we found it a few years back when we were living in North Carolina. We found it at a Walmart. Sometimes Walmart has really nice containers. And it's plastic, but it looks really, really pretty. So that one, Ambrose is the one that actually went ahead and found it. He came back with like 2 of them. And then I told him, we need to go back. So I bought like, I'm going to say maybe 6 or 7 more. Yeah. They're my favorite. Okay. Making sure that we fit it up really nice. Don't want to have plants just sitting there. I don't want to toss anything just because. I could give them away to whoever's doing last minute like us, plantings. But isn't it wonderful that in fall time you can just go ahead and stuff as much as you want your containers? Just give that beautiful look. Like this one, I'm really roughing up on the roots, the mum. But like I said, it's not going to be, you know, they're not going to be there for long. I just make sure that I don't rough out the roots that are way on the top. And that's it. I'm going to go ahead and look at it. Okay, so I'm happy. I'm very happy with all the beautiful color. I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the front where I want it. We still have, what is it, the urns that I need to fill in. So let's see if we have some time to go ahead and just pop in the extra plants that I have there for those. Dandy plant do amazing through this whole growing season. And here we are in fall after a few cold, nights, and it's still going. Not so long ago, I went ahead and really gave it a really good trimming. I literally left it so tiny, which I really thought I had messed up, and I thought I was going to have to come out here and, be done with it. But I'm gonna leave it. So when you're looking from the bottom of the stairs as you're walking and say, the sidewalk, I don't think you really can see what's in here. You can only see the plum dandy from far away, but it looks so pretty because it grew. It's beautiful foliage grew all around it, which almost looks like if you have a wreath placed underneath. I might do a little bit more trimming after we're done with the video. I just wanted to go ahead and show you though how beautiful that is. Just that in there would have been good in the container with a few pumpkins, but I had a few more fall plants and I didn't want them to just stay there. So that's what I went ahead and added. I went ahead and put some mill grass right there. I had to split those guys because it came in a pot with, I think, 3 or 4. So I had to go ahead and split those up. And then I added, which you can barely see from there, some kale. Ambrose had to have his decorative peppers, which he loves so much. We had to go with the ones that turn, that red, bright red. And then another kale, of course. And I repeated the same thing on the other side. The sun hits different over here. So this plant right here, which is called the plum dandy, it's, it's shaped different, and I had to cut it a little bit more because for some reason I guess the way the sun grows, it was a lot fuller. I have a feeling it's gonna fill out a lot more, but I think it was one of the things that I enjoyed a lot, seeing this whole growing season planted with the cypress. I'm always forgetting the name of them. Blue Point cypress trees. I just thought they looked so pretty. They kind of have that, I don't know, there's like all these colors in there with the green, blue with the purple that goes just perfect with these up here. But yeah, I went ahead and did the same thing, added almost the same colors on the bottom, left it real simple, and then there's a pot that we just did back there. I went ahead and just added a little bit more color. We still have, we went ahead, the kids came out here, they decorated for Halloween. We're going to celebrate Halloween with the kiddos. And I just wanted to have at least that pot right there to greet, the trick-or-treat people that pass by on Halloween. So I just wanted to go ahead and show you what's going on. We'll show you what's the garden. This year, what I really wanted to do, I'm going to sit down right here. This year, what I really wanted to do was just focus on using what we already had in the garden. A lot of times we go ahead and just bring everything out of the garden, all of the plants, and they're still looking really good. We love using our Pervin Winters plants, and that's one of the great things about Pervin Winters plants is how much they give through the whole growing season. We've had some pretty cold nights, and these plants are still doing amazing and have a lot of color in them. As y'all got to see on one of the latest video that's out there, us planting the front bed. We only took out a few plants here and there, but left everything else that we had growing through the whole growing season, all those annuals that were in there. What's looking amazing in the front bed is actually everything else I think is highlighting the salvia. I think that's, what's the name of that one? Plain the Blue salvia. That one has such a vibrant color that everything just around it just pops. So I'm really happy with what we did. We left the bottom containers alone. I don't think I'm adding anything else because, to tell you the truth, I am so excited to start planting more of the cool weather plants, meaning my pansies and my violas, and bringing up evergreens or something just to plant up front. So for now, we're gonna go ahead and enjoy this, maybe leave it up till November, depending on how the weather goes, because it's been very different. Usually here we still have warm weather, good weather in November, and things pull through the annuals, the warm weather annuals. But this year seems a lot different. So let's see how long it takes, I know a lot of y'all said, I got a comment on the front bed saying that we were planting a lot of warm weather plants, and we did. We left some, and then we planted more warm weather because I know that we still have nice weather during the day, so that's why we left them. But yeah, this is gonna be it before I continue rambling. I'm just so happy because there's so much color. So like always, let us know what's going on in your garden. What did you guys decide to go ahead and plant? And do you guys celebrate Halloween, or do you just go ahead and plant just for fall? I really do it just for the whole fall, the whole goodbye. See you till next year fall, and thank you, But with having children, they love Halloween. So that's why we're also doing a little bit of the decorative thing. Okay, guys, we'll see you later. Bye-bye.